Welcome back, everybody. Bloodless Knight here with another World of Tanks video for you. Here to show off what everyone deems as one of the worst Tier 9 medium tanks in the game. Patton the Tank. I'm showcasing this again, as I've already done a previous video on it, detailing what you can do with it. That way it's not just sitting in your garage collecting cobwebs all the time. I'm here showcasing again to show that there is some benefits towards it on why. It's not going to be as relevant on here as the previous video, but they're still good about it, and you're going to see a few things and maybe again point out more tips that you could use and utilize for this tank just to help you out. Now, what is Patton the Tank? It is a tier 9 medium tank that everyone got for free 2 years ago in the holiday ops during the time when we had Vinnie Jones, and all you had to do was just log in during the set time they had, which I believe was about a week, and it was yours. That was it. That was it. Now, we were all hoping that this, as well as the other free tank that you just saw past G-Sword tank from last year, that they would be premium tanks. Just because we see what they are, their stats are horrible. For instance, for Patton the Tank, its firepower is pretty bad for a tier 9 medium tank. But there's actually a good thing I saw out of this, and what I'm trying to do is I went this side to try and utilize it. Now, I decided to back off because I was going to go right because I couldn't get it, and then I hear that gunshot. I was like, I need a better position. Then I hear the gunshot. Okay, the random event, quote unquote, is going to happen, and I'm like, okay, I'll just wait for this thing to go. This will get rid of the sniper snoozeville over here. I looked, I'm like, I might as well take a shot just in case. Well, something's there. Now, why did I shoot that? Well, it's obvious. Someone's always there. Now, I didn't see the splash, which means two things. I did hit something, or it was far back beyond the bush. I couldn't see it. Event happens, it blocks, sniper snoozeville's gone. Everyone's now charging forward. This is one of the few random events I actually enjoy just for this. There's the SU, and yep. Iconic to the Patton tank. Again, its firepower is terrible, and here's another iconic thing. T10 just hits my cupola, no problem, because this cupola is gigantic, as per se to almost every single American tank they had in the game. They just throw in a gigantic cupola on there. Push forward, take advantage. Here's the DCT. We need to take out the DCT. He's gone. G-Sword tank is now getting obliterated by T-43 Prototipo. Juto's by himself. T10's preoccupying. Juto is now finished. Now it's just the T10 by himself. Quick event that what happened here. But that's what I love about random events. It gets the matches going like this. And it's great. I enjoy it. For anyone who gets bored of the sniper snoozeville, I wish they do something more like this. Not a giant clip, but maybe more planes crashed in Prokhorovka so that it's still not a sniper snooze fest. But anyways, to each their own. A lot of people hate it. A lot of people love it. Anyways, back to the Patton tank here. Now, yes, despite everyone saying it's one of the worst tier 9s, its speed does not match towards its counterpart, the M46 Patton. Its gun handling doesn't match towards it. Its firepower doesn't match towards it. Its turret armor and survivability doesn't match towards it. You get the point. Everything about this is just so far down of just great tanks. But this is where this comes in of what I figured out what to do with this tank. Yes, I did take a lot of damage because I can't bounce, but I found the CC Mark 1, AMX was spotted, and there's the G-Sword 10-8. What Patton the Tank has that it can utilize, something that the G-Sword tank just doesn't really have anything going for itself other than accuracy. Patton tank has view range. Oh, there he is. So, because of that, that's what I decided to go, okay, let's not try and figure out all its flaws and buff it that way and just load it with a bunch of experimental equipments. How about I just go right ahead, do what I can, and instead increase its view range, increase its spotting, because, well, it's a Patton tank. It's got view range better than a lot of tier 9s in this game. There's very few that, well, not very few, but there is a few of them that are above with better view range. Not just the other two Pattons of the tech tree. And because of that, it really helps play this tank into where you can actually do well with and get stuff out of it. Again, it's not a premium tank, which is unfortunate. I wish it was. It should be, because one, it's terrible, and all the tier 9 premiums, they've been making them be terrible so that tier 9 doesn't get flooded in matchmaking. Unfortunately, they messed up with 2 of them, but Because this, I mean, 1400 assist. Yeah, you're not going to do a bunch of damage, but utilize your view range. That will help you a lot, and plus having view range is key to winning a lot of battles. It really helps. There's a lore, take out the lore. Now it's just the G-Sword 10-8 and the AMX. G-Sword's just going to sit there, be preoccupied, gets hit. I get another 205 spotting, and I went, okay, there's the AMX. I gotta act now because I got a giant Kupla. I managed to hit him, and G-Sword is now gone. And yes, as you saw there at the end, communications expert. I know, it's weird having communications expert on a medium tank because it's a lot harder to trigger than a light tank. Because light tanks, well, doesn't have that much HP. Here, I have 1700. I have to get 1700 assist or spotting for it to activate. But it does help immensely for this tank. So with that, already, victory, 3 kills, 2300 damage, but then 1900 assist. And that's what I like about Patent Tank and why I utilize it that way, just to assist with, you know, just playing the tank and figuring out how it works. Because without that, I mean, it's just, yeah, it's very, very hard to play this tank. So just showcasing again of the benefits of Patent the Tank, and I would go right ahead and give this a try and increase this view range and go with that way. Now, do remember, this is an American tank. American tanks have some of the lowest camo ratings in the game, so be mindful of that, but having that view range does help a lot to find enemies easier. And here we are in good old-fashioned with the battle results, and I actually ended up with 2700 because on investigating throughout this, we didn't see it, but when I blind fired that bush in the back, there was someone there. It was the SU-122-44. So I had hit the SU-122-44, which did bring me up to 2700 damage, which is great. And already, as you see, I aced this tank again. Now, it's not the record, but this tank is actually relatively easy to ace, especially after matches like this, because, well, everyone at the time when it came out got the tank. All you had to do was just get on. So everyone has it, and almost everyone has tried it out. So the experience pool for reaching down towards Mark of Excellence is a lot easier for this tank as well. But also Ace Tanker is easy, especially every 2 weeks, because, well, nobody plays it. So if you're looking for mastery badges or you're in that goal of completing all of it, this is going to be an easy one for you to do. So once again, 2700 damage, 3 kills, 1900 assist. That assist, again, is very beneficial for Patent the Tank because, as you see, I got 464 view range, which is very needed for this tank because its firepower is very bad. Now, I did end up being on the top again in a Tier 9 match. 1072 base experience. So at the time of this match, which was 2 days before this recording, can somebody beat 1072? Oh yeah, you can end up with a much better match outcome than this. My previous video on that was much better than this. This was just me against a bunch of tier 9s to 7s, and it went really fast. As soon as that random event happened, everyone just went right forward, and the battle commenced. And then right at the end, going back to the view range, is where it really shined because everyone, well, the rest of the enemy team's on the hill, nobody's scouting, our light tank's dead. What do we do? And I move forward, and I'm like, well, I have the view range, let me go do it. And there they are. So now we went, okay, we found out where they are, team knows exactly what to do, where to position, what to expect, and it helped us move forward. Despite the fact the initial, where not only did I get shot, we lost our T10 as well because he pushed out too soon. But that really helps with having the medium tank still be capable of doing that with 464 view range. And that is still something I would encourage you to try and do in the Patent tank just to maximize it. I do still have the gun rammer in this tank because, again, its firepower is very bad. But if you really want to, because its firepower is so atrocious that we're not even a gun rammer or experimental equipment can help, why not try not going with a gun rammer and instead go with improving your vision, again, by adding a CVS, Commander's Vision System, just to help with that. So let me know what you think of this match. Give it a thumbs up if you like it, a thumbs down if you hate it, and let me know down in the comments what you think about the Patent tank. Are you one of the many who just don't touch it because it's bad? Or, well, upon seeing this, are you actually going to try and do what I do with it? It's a Patent tank, its view range is amazing. So let me know down in the comments if you're going to do that. Do hit that subscribe button for more video content like this, as, well, there'll be times where I'll bring out a bunch of videos and times where I'll just be silent for months. So do hit that and hit bell notifications for when you see videos like this. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching. Stay safe, and I hope to see you next time.